This edition of Weather Tidbits, we'll be discussing about tides. Now, there are two main types of tides during the tidal cycle. There's the low tide, and then there's the high tide. That's when the water level is a little bit more elevated, and it's all driven by the gravitational interaction between the moon and the Earth. Now, when we're facing the moon, we enter high tide because the gravitational force exerted onto the Earth is the greatest. But when we shift 90 degrees away from the Earth, then we get less of a gravitational interaction between the moon and that point on Earth. So that's the low tide. Facing opposite of the moon creates another gravitational force exerted on that given point. Then we get to low tide, and then we get to facing the moon once again, which will be the next high tide during the tidal cycle. And there's two of them during a lunar day. Now, in regards to the sun and the phases of the moon, the new moon and the full moon has a greater gravitational force exerted on that spot on the Earth because of the alignment between the sun, the Earth, and the moon. Towards phases like the half moon, the gravitational force on that spot on Earth is not as greatest, so the tides are lower.